Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. I've got a Headcore 103 for you today, and aside from minor graphic changes, this ski returns structurally unchanged from last year, remaining one of the more well-rounded core skis out there. A little bit of an emphasis towards softer snow here at 103 millimeters underfoot, and we're starting to get into the wider core series, which benefit from more taper and more rocker, as opposed to the narrower versions, which kind of lean more towards the all-mountain side. So this 103 is a good stepping stone for lighter weight freeride skis, still kind of bordering on that directional side, but delivering high performance, lightweight, and extreme versatility in a variety of conditions and terrain. Best when used by a skier with some skills because of the carbon construction. It does feel a little bit different than something with either metal or really no other additives, like a simple wood core ski at this width. Just feels different than one with two full sheets of carbon. We do start with the lightweight Karuba wood core, and then one flat layer of carbon on the bottom and one curved layer on top. Whenever we're curving carbon, we are looking at kind of an exponential increase in stiffness because of that added dimension. So these are pretty stiff skis. They're very responsive and agile. They're not the most playful, although with this 103, we do see a move towards more of that freeride rocker profile. It does add some creativity to the mix, but overall, these are pretty business-like skis, which is pretty impressive given their weight. So this is the 170. We're on the scale here. It is 1,609 grams. So pretty darn light for being this wide and for having the performance attributes that it also possesses. So for something like this, you know, we're definitely looking at someone with a good set of skills. If you get this thing up on edge, it's very, very powerful for how light it is. So you do have to be pretty balanced. That said, if you're also happier running this at a shallower edge angle, riding a flatter ski, it does really well in that regard as well. Just incredibly agile and easy to move. And that's kind of been, you know, the hallmark of these core series of skis since their inception, is that they're just incredibly maneuverable. And then if you want to step up and stand on the ski and feel it come around, it'll do that too. You know, relatively short radius as well, 15.2 meters, which really makes a lot of sense when you're thinking about you know, how you want this ski to interact with the snow. As these core skis get wider as well, they get more taper. So that taper is going to bring in the side cut, and they're going to have a shorter radius to kind of make up for that. But we still get that nice positive camber underfoot. And then we're starting to see longer rocker in this 103 here. And it makes sense given the fact that we're getting wider and there's more of a soft snow emphasis. And here's where we see that taper come into play. So longer taper here, the widest part's brought down well into the forebody of the ski. And that's where that side cut starts. So that's why we're getting a shorter turn radius. But that leaves this whole part of the ski, this whole shovel, as being kind of angled out, and we're able to get really good flotation as a result. That, paired with the lightweight nature of the ski, make this an exceptional floater. And then similar in the tail, still not crazy dramatic rocker profile. There's certainly skis with more splay, with longer and more of a clear bend in their rocker, but to keep this thing performing in a multitude of conditions and terrain, I think having this flatter tail works well for what they're trying to do. And then that taper, again, brought lower into the ski, or rather more towards the tip, and that's going to shorten that turn radius and shorten that effective edge. So these 103s are a little bit more shifty and a little bit more mobile than the slightly narrower Core 97. And that's by design. You know, once we hit this 100 millimeter mark in the core series, we're looking at better, softer snow performance. But great option for that advanced and expert skier who's mixing conditions and terrain, wants something that's agile and powerful enough to carve a turn on groomers while having more of a shape that's amenable to flotation and playfulness. So a nice mix of attributes with this Core 103. Make sure to check this thing out here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.